We're using tea in a new way this morning to help power up smoothies. The president of the Tea and Herbal Association of Canada, Shabnam Weber, joins us now with a few variations. And I guess I was going to say this is a good way of using leftover tea, but really, who has leftover tea?
I was just going to say, what's leftover tea, Annette?
But do you make the tea ahead of time? Because it's not going to be hot.
That's right. Yeah, absolutely. So a little known fact, and I guess if you're doing it, it's not, unusual, but there are a lot of Canadians today that are actually replacing an entire meal with a beverage.
Okay.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily breakfast, right? It can be an afternoon snack kind of thing. It can be your
snacking,
dinner.
Exactly. It can be, it's just about replacement. So what I really want to do here is to talk to you about how to do that and do that well, right? Because we have the food plate, we know what we're supposed to eat, but how do you get those nutrients inside of a cup, right? So a good smoothie is about a protein, a healthy fat, and then the add-ons, and that's where tea comes in.
All right.
Okay, so
the tea is the liquid in this.
The tea is the liquid, exactly. So instead of that splash of water to sort of thin it out a little bit, you've got tea, which obviously is going to thin it out, but you've also got all the great flavors and the nutritional benefits of tea. Okay. So flavonoids, vitamins, minerals, all the good stuff. So with my first one, I'm using silken tofu. I know, unusual, but you have to do silken.
Why is that? Because it blends better?
Exactly.
Okay.
It's not going to get smooth. You're going to get grainy. So you have to use silken. Do not forget that. Tahini. So that's my fat. And then I've got some chai. Okay. And then hot chocolate, right?
Hot chocolate mix.
Hot chocolate.
Oh, okay.
And then I blended in a banana as well. So you've got all that good stuff. So
all right. Now, I am not a smoothie. I admitted this to you. I am not a smoothie person. But for the benefit of the show, I'm going to try this.
I appreciate it. There's tea in it. Hopefully you'll, They tend to be quite thick, and it isn't everybody.
I like it.
Okay, all right. So the tahini and
I'm really tasting the tahini in it.
Yeah, it's got a nuttiness. Yeah, so the nuttiness just really pairs really nicely with the chai, and that's why I did that combination. Okay. Your next one is, we all use protein powders. I certainly do, right? How do you possibly get all the protein in your diet that you're supposed to get into it? So this one is a vanilla protein powder. Okay. I've put peanut butter into this.
Now, is that chunky?
I like chunky. I do, but you don't have to. Do smooth. Yeah, whatever. And then I've got some frozen mangoes, kefir, so really good probiotics. And this one I did with Rooibos. So Rooibos is from South Africa. It's caffeine-free, loaded again with antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, all that good stuff. So you've got all of your nutrients and some really nice sort of sweet, mapley kind of flavor that goes with that. Butter. Right?
Okay.
So, but you see how these are drinks, but they're almost like filling?
It's very filling, right? And this is a good size of because you see, and I'm like, okay, if you have a huge smoothie, I could never finish that.
It's a lot, I know. And with some, I have to admit, you need a spoon to actually, But thin it out the way that you like it, is what I say. And the third one that I've done with you is yogurt, okay? I tend to use a thick yogurt personally, but you can use a thinner one, and then your smoothie's going to be thinner. Okay. These are wild Canadian blueberries. So frozen.
Love that. Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. You can get them in your frozen section, and that's what I do. I just grab them and keep them in my freezer. Some honey. An avocado. Now, I took a small one, and I only used half an avocado. Okay. All right, so you don't need to use a lot. And of course, matcha. Okay. So blend that up, and that's what you've got. So you see, you're using ingredients that you could eat.
Okay, this is my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, because it's blueberries, right?
Oh, you like the blueberries?
Yeah, I love blueberries.
Okay. So what I'm getting is that you just haven't had a smoothie that's been made well for you yet.
It's the weirdest thing. It's just getting my head around it because I love milkshakes.
Right. Yeah.
And I had a milkshake yesterday, but smoothies I like to eat my breakfast.
And that's fair.
Instead of drinking my breakfast.
But maybe it becomes a snack for you, right? But really, like I said.
Or an after workout.
Or an after workout, exactly. Because you're getting your nutrients, and like I said, it's important to get your protein in and a healthy fat. So those are the two key ingredients in any smoothie. and then the add-ons like fruits and, in this case, some tea where you're getting those additional benefits.
Okay, so how do you make your tea ahead of time? Do you do it like the day before?
Yeah. So what I've done is I've just steeped it and I've popped it in the fridge. That's it.
That's it.
And I think that that's what's key here is that you can even pre-make your smoothies, right? Like if you don't have the time in the morning or post-workout or whatever it is, make it and keep it in your fridge and then just zap it in the blender just to mix everything up again.
Okay.
And that's it. Like you can pre-make it and have it ready to go and easy and convenient and healthy.
Okay, you have the recipes?
Absolutely, on our website, tea.ca.
And we will link that up on our website, chch.com/morninglive.
I like this one.